Doc. Who is he? I don't know. He's a new recruit. I don't even know his name.
He possessed great skills.
Keep practicing.
Do what you do best.
What's that?
Hunt.
Stick around.
What's up, you guys? Sam here, Contagious Collection, back with another one. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the game room. Back with another one, you guys. Video game pickups number 82, long awaited. I did show a sneak peek. There are still a couple of things that have not arrived, actually, that I ordered from eBay. So I said, the heck with it. I'm just gonna shoot this pickups video because it would have took probably a lot longer. I would have ended up getting those things next week. It'll just be in the next pickups video. Whatever I get, I'll just put it all together and show that. But I am going to be shooting from a different angle, different part of the video game, because the lighting was really bad on that side. The half moon windows are just really bad where the sunlight goes through, and I can't control that. But eventually I want to get something where I could cover those things up, maybe something video game related, like a window cover. That'll be really cool. Anyway, guys, again, welcome to the channel. You still know the drill. Sit back, relax, grab your favorite drink and snacks, and here we go. First off, I'm going to be starting off with the eBay packages, the eBay items, and then we'll just go from there. But before I get into that, of course, you guys saw the Mega Man energy drink. I got this from Walmart. I think it was like $1 or a little bit over $1. Not too much, not expensive at all. Pretty cool. This is going to go in that Mega Man area where my custom Mega Man NES is. It's called a Blue Bomber Slushie. Now, again, I'm not an energy drinker. I don't drink energy drinks or anything like that. But since it was video game related, and Mega Man, of course, being one of my favorite video game characters, one of my favorite video game franchises, it just looked really awesome. And if there are more, I want to be picking them up. There's actually a rare Crash Bandicoot one. That would be really cool. I love Crash Bandicoot as well. So got that. And then the Mega Man Amiibo, of course, you guys saw. I'm going to be showing that with the stuff that I picked up. I actually got that from a video game store in my area that I usually go to. So for the eBay pickups, guys, this one finally actually came yesterday. Got a really good deal on it. It's an NES game. It actually came with the original NES dust sleeve, which is pretty awesome. And that is Captain America and the Avengers. Overall, a pretty good label. Very fun game. You could change your characters on the fly. It's an action platformer. Super fun game. Love that label, the game label on it. It's pretty cool. Very nice. Very good game. Super fun action platformer. Next one is a heavy hitter. I actually ended up, I think, winning this off an auction, or I got it on a best offer or something like that. I do have Shatterhand, and now I got Power Blade, baby. Woo! Yes. Yes, yes. Super fun game, action platformer again. And, of course, action platformers are one of my favorites, along with beat 'em ups and so many other stuff, shmups. A very nice label, got a really good deal on it. Again, I don't exactly recall if I won it off of auction or was it on a best offer or something like that. But another heavy hitter is going to be added to the collection. It's going into the video game vault, locked. Super awesome, beautiful label. Just that overall, the label, the guy with the glasses, and he's just like holding a boomerang. That's awesome. Yeah. So I haven't played this yet. Can't wait to play it. I'm actually playing here and there different NES games, but can't wait to play that. Of course, there's so many games that I have to get into. Power Blade on the NES. Next one I actually got 2 Japanese imports, PC Engine games. This was just a HuCard alone. Got it for a really good deal. I think I got it for like $15. Now I got to track down the actual case and the manual for it to complete it. And that is Dan Doko Dan. I actually have Dan Doko Dan 2 on the Famicom, which that one is actually an action platformer game. Similarities, it kind of plays like a Mario game overall, but this one, the PC Engine version, which I think the first one is also on the Famicom, but this is Dan Doko Dan, the PC Engine version, and this one plays like more of a Bubble Bobble style, which is really fun. You play as this old-looking dude. He looks kind of like Santa Claus, and you have a hammer in your hand, and you're going and beating up like enemies, and it's like different stages and phases. So after you hit the enemies, they turn into it, or they give like fruits, and you pick them up, and it collects points. So eventually, the game is like, you know, getting the highest score as possible as you can. But very nice graphics, beautiful graphics overall, super fun game. So it's more of like, again, like a Bubble Bobble on the NES style game, or like the Mario Arcade Classic, where you're just like hitting enemies and you hit them and then they give you points and you go different stages. So yeah, Dan Doko Dan for the PC Engine. Another PC Engine game, I got this complete, very nice condition. And this one is actually called Cybercross. Again, for the PC Engine, it is a HuCard game, and it comes with the sleeve, the plastic sleeve, just like a TurboGrafx game, and it has this little foam thing for the game to be placed in there properly. So I haven't played this one yet, but definitely going to give it a go, of course. It's basically like a side-scrolling, plays very similar to Kung Fu, but a little slower paced, I would say. Beautiful graphics, very nice visuals, and you play as this like regular guy. And as you can see on the case cover art, you also power up, where you turn into this like Power Ranger kind of looking character, and you get more powerful hits and stuff like that. And I just saw a little bit of the gameplay overall, and I was like, this was on my list for a very long time, so I have like a huge list of to-buy games and the games to add to my collection. It looks really good. It looks really fun. Can't wait to play this as well. So Cybercross for the PC Engine. Let's bring these here. Move this aside. Make some room. Next one, I won this off of auction, and it is a PS1 game. I believe it is a action RPG. It even says on the back the RPG that debuted at #1 in Japan. Wow, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Overall, it is in very nice condition. Disc is very tic-tac, as I like to say. And this game is called the Grand Stream Saga. Again, haven't played this yet, but can't wait to play it. Overall, a very fun-looking action RPG. Kind of has like a top-down isometric view a little bit going. But yeah, another great one added to the collection. This one I actually won off an auction. I do remember it very well. And surprisingly, nobody's bid on this game. And this is a sought-after game on the PS1. It is pretty much a heavy hitter, I would say. But overall, of course, it is a very good game. It's a side-scrolling, I would say, like a 2D, 2.5D action platformer. And that is Pink Panther. Pinkadelic Pursuit. Oh, yeah. Again, the guy also had a set price as well, but it was also on auction. So I messaged them saying, like, what would you take if I would buy it now? Because I really wanted this game and I really wanted to play it. It's been on my list for a very long time. I couldn't find it, you know, in the wild or thrift stores or anywhere like that. I mean, thrift stores in my area now are really terrible for years now. I pretty much kind of stopped going. I might go every now and then, but that's besides the point. I have this game in my collection, and I messaged the guy saying, "Would you take it on a buy it now for a certain price?" And he's all like, "I would take it for this price." So it was way lower than what the auction was set at, and basically nobody bid on it. And I took a chance, and I was like, "Why not? Screw it! You know, I'm going to bid on it." And I bid it. Nobody else bid. I ended up winning the auction. Pink Panther, Pinkadelic Pursuit. I'm just going to say that I got it for a very good deal. The guy even messaged me back saying that I'm glad that you're the one who won it. And certain games like this, especially, I always message the buyers, like, please make sure that the game is packaged well. I don't want it to be damaged during shipping because especially the disc, I mean, the case and this and that, it could be replaced, but I don't want the the game being damaged or anything like that. And the disc, again, overall is in very nice condition. I guess it was this guy's, it was part of his collection or something like that. So if he has any more games, he said he will be messaging me. So we'll probably work out a bundle deal or something like that. That will be pretty cool. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, guys, Pink Panther, and it's Pinkadelic Pursuit for the PS1. Now, this one, I believe I looked at a little bit of gameplay and watched a little bit about like them talking about the game. This was an answer to Zelda at the time, which I didn't know. And I looked at a lot of the different games, and I always say, measure 10 times, cut once, instead of the opposite. So there was a lot of other people selling you for more just to get a deal out of what you're getting. Brand new, guys, sealed PS3 game, $19.99, free shipping. It is still sealed. Of course, I'm going to be opening it up, and that is Nier. This game switches up so much where it's like a 3D action adventure role-playing whatever game it is, but it's action. It also turns into like a Diablo style game. There's other parts where I think it also turns into like a 2D game. So the visuals, the camera angles, they actually like switch up a lot, which is pretty cool. But after finding out, like when they said this was actually the answer to Zelda, one of the Zelda games at the time, I was like surprised. I was like, okay. And I watched a lot of the gameplays. It looks absolutely phenomenal. Can't wait to play this. Nier for the PS3. Again, $19.99 with free shipping. You cannot beat that. No way, no how. This next game was also on my list for a long time. It is an action RPG game, I believe. The guy had it at a best offer. I ended up snagging it for like 25 bucks complete. It is a PS2 game. Overall, it's in pretty nice condition. The disc is not bad. Has some scratches here and there, but Digimon World 4 for the PS2, guys. Nothing but the good stuff. Super fun game, action RPG. I've never been into Digimon, even as a kid or anything like that. But watching the gameplay on this, and me liking action RPG games or anything like beat 'em up style, definitely said I had to pick this up, and got it for a really good deal, 25 bucks complete. Now this next one. You cannot spell samurai without Sam. I'm just saying, that's facts. This one I also won on an auction. I am so stoked. I am so happy to finally adding this game to my collection, guys. You could see how my face is lighting up like a Christmas tree from the excitement. And I'm getting like goosebumps. I can't believe I actually have this game. It is another PS2 game. Super happy to finally add this to the collection. It is an Atlas title. Just going to show it. Boom! That just happened. Samurai Western. Yes. Again, there was a lot of people bidding on it. It had started on 99 cents. I think it was free shipping or whatever. Again, I got this off of eBay. Overall, an amazing condition. very nice condition, even the disc, the manual, and everything like that. I haven't played this yet, but definitely going to be popping this in my PS2 and playing it. It is a really fun, really good, even though it is expensive game. As you guys know, it's one of the sought after games on a PS2. It is a very fun action game, very fast paced, where it's like kind of like overall. I've seen a little bit gameplay of it, where it's like a Western style game, but you play as a samurai, hence the title Samurai Western. You're like in like a cowboy style themed areas, and you're fighting these cowboys and stuff like that. As far as I know, that's what it seemed in the beginning, because I don't want to watch too much away, and I want to play the game and experience it and have some surprises on what the next levels are going to be. Just to give an idea, Samurai Western, PS2, complete, got it for an amazing deal. Lately, I've been getting lucky on auction, guys. I don't know what's going on, but I'm very blessed and very excited and happy to have this and add this to the collection. Got a really good deal on it. Again, no one bid afterwards, but I put it on a higher price a little bit. But again, I think I got a really good deal on it. I'm just going to leave it at that. And I think that is pretty much it for the eBay pickups. Yeah, random garage sale. Ended up picking these pictures up. As you can see, there's a $2 tag right there, a little sticker on there. Pinocchio pictures. Got this for $2. I think these are from the 90s. It could be. And I got this one as well, which is really cool. This one was $3, I believe. Yeah, the sticker is on there. It says 3. And it says $125.95 on the back. And I don't know. It could be from the 90s. So that's pretty cool. So January 25th, 1995. It could be the original from the 90s. Overall, in very nice condition. Gold color framing. Very nice. Got these two for $5. Alright, let's put that there. Get that out the way. As you can see, if I was going to be doing this sitting down, it was going to be a little bit more difficult. But I actually like shooting these videos standing up. It gives a lot more freedom to move and yeah, things like that. Anyway, next thing I'm going to be showing. Actually, I'm going to show the stuff that I got from the video game stores. So I got all of these on different days together. Picked up Final Fight for the Super Nintendo. These have those annoying stickers on them where it shows void on the bottom after you peel it off. Not a problem. You could easily clean these off with Goo Gone, and I will be doing that. So got Final Fight. I had this in my collection. Definitely a label upgrade, which I have been doing a lot lately as well. So got Final Fight for the Super Nintendo. This, they had 2 copies. Both of them were pretty roughed up as far as like the label goes. And I got the one with the best condition, but I think I got a discount for it because the label was a little bit messed up. And I have the first one, now I have the second one, which is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. And it is a very fun side-scrolling beat-em-up game. And of course, Final Fight is a beat-em-up game, one of my favorites. And Capcom, I love Capcom, you guys know that if you follow my channel. So got that, very fun, very tough actually as well, a side-scrolling again, beat-em-up style game, pretty cool. Next one I will be showing is, I got this finally, Balloon Fight for the NES, another fun game. The Guardian Legend, guys, if you guys don't know about this game, this is a super fun game. It's basically a shmup that turns into kind of like a action adventure where you go with the actual person and you're like going and looking for things and shooting enemies. And it just switches up the gameplay, which is really cool. The Guardian Legend for the NES. And of course, another label upgrade, got Double Dragon. Super nostalgic game. If you guys have seen the movie The Wizard, this game is actually there's a part where I think they're at a bus station and Jimmy, one of the main characters, is playing Double Dragon on the arcade. Besides that, I used to have this for the NES as a kid. Very nostalgic, super fun beat 'em up game. Double Dragon. Just you gotta love that label art, man. That is just super cool, super awesome. Love that. Double Dragon, all-time classic. Next one. Why do I feel that there was more stuff that I got from the video game store? Actually, yeah, there is. Okay, the Amiibo was covering it. Never mind. Okay, so this one I'm going to be showing over the 4th of July weekend, right on 4th of July, guys. Before that, I was going to that video game store, and the guy was telling me that we're going to be sending out postcards to certain people, so keep a lookout for that. And on 4th of July, when you go to the video game store, they said that you're going to be ending up getting something free after you show that postcard. So the postcard came in the mail, and I went to the game store on July 4th. There was quite a bit of a line, and then there was a lot of people inside the store. So they were saying they're going to be, letting in 5 people at a time because they didn't want it to be like overcrowded. I only waited probably like less than 10 minutes in line, just standing outside. And it was kind of like weird because I always go there. There's never a line. And, I probably go there at least like a few times a month. And anyway, I go inside the store. So they have the shelves where the cash registers are. And he said, you get to pick 2 things for free. So I got 2 items for free, which was cool. And I also got a Super NES game. So I got Larry from Super Mario Brothers, which is really cool, and that's going to go over there where some of my Mario figures are. So I got that for free. Now, I'm not a Star Wars guy, obviously. I've always said that, but Soul Calibur is one of my favorite fighters where it's a weapon-based fighting game. I was so excited to get free stuff and just to get another game added to the collection. I didn't even notice there was Star Wars characters on this. And as soon as I saw it, it was a t-shirt, and I love video game-based t-shirts. I ended up grabbing this, even though it is an extra large. I usually wear a large, but it's fine. It is a brand new t-shirt, Soul Calibur 4, and got that for free as well with Larry. So that's pretty cool. And I picked up a Super Nintendo game, which is Contra 3, The Alien Wars. Super tough as nails. Something about these Contra games, especially this one as well. And it's just something about it. I don't know, even if you keep on dying, it's just something about it that makes you want to go back and keep playing them again. But it's just a learning curve. Once you get the hang of it, it'll it gets pretty fun even more. And the different weapons that you get, the different type of guns. And mine, of course, is the spray gun when it spreads out and it's these red bubble type things, the ammunition. That's definitely one of my favorite ones. And then the rocket ones where it kind of follows the enemies like a magnet, and it just goes and hits them, which is pretty cool as well. And then there's also this top-down level, which at first I was I don't know if I'm gonna really get into this, but it's really cool where you could use the top left and right bumpers to make your movements, and you're holding your gun. Basically, it's straight up top down, and you can see your player, and you have to do a certain area, and there's a boss battle. And then after that, there's a certain area where I kind of get stuck on it, but overall, a very fun game. Can't go wrong with Contra. Contra 3, The Alien Wars, baby. Yes. That was that. Another day, got a bunch of these with Mega Man Amiibo. It was just sitting there. I think this was less than 20 bucks. And in stores in my area, Target, whatnot, I do not come across Amiibos. When I do see them, I pick them up right away. So I got Mega Man, and that is going to go up over there where all my Amiibos are. Of course, it's going to be sealed. That looks really cool. Oh yeah, baby. The Blue Bomber. All right. That's that. And with the, hey, what's up? And with the Amiibo, I actually got more NES games. and a few PS2 games and a Switch game. Got Mario Brothers Arcade Classic Series for the NES. I'm pretty much hooked on this game. It is so much fun. I got up to like level, I think it was like level 10 or something like that. And it is so much fun. Absolutely love this game. Mario Brothers, the Arcade Classic Series. You can actually play this co-op with Mario and Luigi, and that's pretty cool. Very fun. Got Punch Out for the NES as well. This is basically the same thing as Mike Tyson's Punch Out, but I think at the time they ended up losing their license or something like that. So instead of Mike Tyson being in the game, the final boss or the final guy that you fight is Mr. Dream, or is it Mr. Dream or Sandman? I think it's Mr. Dream, something like that. So it's the same thing, very fun, classic Punch Out, not Mike Tyson's, but yeah. Another label upgrade, got Monster Party, another very good action platformer. Another label upgrade, which is Gunsmoke, another classic, super fun game, very addictive, very fun game. Now, if you guys know about this, even this game is actually on a Super Nintendo. There's a part 1 and a part 2. I believe this one is the remake, and I got this like I think even before 4th of July or something like that. And it is Pocky and Rocky reshrined for the Nintendo Switch. Can't wait to play this. It is basically like a shooter shmup style on foot, and you guys know about Pocky and Rocky. This is what it is. Can't wait to play it, to actually experience the game and see what it's like. So that's that. And I also got 2 sealed PS2 games. They're actually second print, but they're still brand new. Really good deal. I think they were both like 20 bucks or less. Scooby-Doo First Frights for the PS2, another action-adventure style game. And I also got Chaos Wars for the PS2, which I believe this is a turn-based or a tactical RPG. I don't know. I'm just going to, give it a go and see what it's about. But that cover art looks really super badass, really cool. I like that anime style. Yeah, so it looks pretty cool. Gonna give that a go. And of course, I knew about this game, but when I saw it for like brand new, for pretty cheap like that, I was like, I'm gonna definitely pick it up. Next thing I'm going to be showing is the rest of the stuff is from the flea market, Swap Meet, and I got a bunch of these stickers for 3 for $1, which is really cool. Got Jurassic Park. There's that Chun-Li one. That's a pretty bigger one. Got Shredder. These are really cool too, Street Fighter based. That's Ken right there, as you can see. Got Blanca, and that is Raphael with his size behind his shell. That kind of rhymed. Raphael with his size behind his shell. Anyway, Raphael's shell with the size behind it right there. Also got Waluigi and Wario it's a Mario Kart based sticker, which is really cool. And this one was really awesome. It's Samurai Pizza Cats, which with the Ninja Turtles, and it looks like they're about to eat some pizza together, which is pretty badass, pretty cool. Also got Akuma, and I got 2 of these. One is more pixelated, and yeah, actually got 3 of them. 2 are the same, and the other one is pixelated a little bit, and this one is pixelated as well. And you guys know I love my shoes. This is the Scottie Pippen Air with the side on it. Pretty badass. Had to pick that up as well. This is the Turtles. Obviously the Ninja Turtles all together. Darkwing Duck. Oh yeah, badass. The NES game on this is super good. Very fun. Love that game. 80s Mutant Bunch. Kind of like a Brady Bunch theme with the Turtles. And also got E Honda. Cool. And also got this one. This is the Aqua, I believe. Jordan 8s. I believe that is Cloud from Final Fantasy, if I'm not mistaken. More Ninja Turtles. That's Guile from Street Fighter. Picked up this one as well. Fire Emblem. Mario. And last but definitely not least, the Rude Turtle, Raphael. So yeah, these I'm probably going to be putting up on my door or on my CRT TV, some of them. See what's going on. I already got some Garbage Pail Kids on there, some NES related stickers here and there on the other side as well. So they look pretty cool. At this point, I got a bunch of stickers that I need to be like, putting them in certain areas in the game room and whatnot. Next one. This was, I think, on a Friday or a Thursday. I went to the flea market, found absolutely nothing except for this one item, and which was at least good to find something. And of course, it is video game related, and it is a Carrera RC Mario Kart Mini RC Peach, which is pretty cool. Still brand new. Got this for only 15 bucks. So that's gonna stay sealed like that. Gonna put it somewhere here, most likely, or find some room for it. See where I can put it. Next one, I got this amiibo. This lady usually is always there. She sells like a lot of plushes and pop figures. I've never seen any amiibos, and again, I don't see them in the store. As soon as I see them, wherever it is for a good deal, I'm definitely gonna pick it up. And I got a Kirby amiibo. As you can see, of course, it's in brand new condition. Got this for like 12 bucks, which I think was not a bad deal at all. So that's pretty cool. And Kirby, I love Kirby games as well. They're really fun. Next one. Again, from the flea market. Got that for only $1. Wii controller. Different seller. Got this aqua blue or teal looking one for only $3. Another Wii controller. And picked up Super Mario World. This was definitely another upgrade. This was a reseller that I know he hooked it up, gave me a really good deal on it, and had to pick that up. Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo. Next, this guy, also know him. Really cool guy. He usually brings video games, but not really lately. I ended up just getting one game, Homefront: The Revolution, for the Xbox One. It looks like a pretty cool game. As far as like from the back screenshots, it looks like a first-person shooter. I'm not entirely sure, but that's what it seems like. The cover art looked cool too. For $5, brand new game, can't go wrong with it. And then he's like, "Hey, come here, come here." I was like, "What's up, man?" So one of the guys that actually he has like employees at the swap meet that he helps him out. He had this controller in his hand. I was like, "Is that for sale or you're getting it?" I didn't know that he was actually one of his employees. He's like, "No, it's for sale." Gave me a really good deal. Found another one of these, which is crazy. It is a Gears of War limited edition or a collector's edition Xbox 360 controller. Very nice condition overall. I'm not sure if that's the right battery pack for the back, but overall pretty cool, good condition. So that's pretty cool. Very nice. Okay, I don't want these falling over. Stay still. Another seller had this for $5. Code Vein for the Xbox One. Again, it's another brand new game. You can't go wrong with it. Code Vein. I don't know what it's about. It looks like an anime, maybe an action or some kind of an action adventure, action RPG, possibly. Not too familiar with it, but it looked cool. I said I'm going to give it a go, give it a try, see what that's about. Code Vein for the Xbox One. Next, I'm going to be showing is all these Xbox games. And then I was talking to the guy. He was asking like $10 for this, $7, $8 for that. I'm like, dude, just give me a bundle deal and I'll take them all. And they're going to be sitting in the sun. They're going to bake. And you're here to sell them, get rid of them. I'm a collector, this and that. So I talked to him for quite a bit. He ended up just giving me a bundle deal. Got a really good deal for everything. And some of them, the manuals are missing. But WrestleMania 21, Become a Legend for the Xbox. They're all pretty much Xbox original games. Destroy All Humans. Tony Hawk's Project 8. Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, Super Bubble Pop, Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Midnight Club Dub Edition, Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm obviously not going to be keeping that one. Or a lot of them too. I might be flipping. Got to make my money back, of course, and get stuff that I want. And this was surprising, which you don't usually see. And I would say this is more of the rare version compared to the PS2 one. But Capcom Classics Collection for the original Xbox. I also got Batman Begins and Star Wars Fighter Special Edition. Yeah, anyway, that's obviously a flip as well. So that was that. Next, I'm going to be showing this stuff really quick, and that's pretty much it. And this is the flea market, kind of like a vintage market that is once every month. And next week is going to be the next one, I believe. So it's once every fourth Sunday or something like that. It only happens like once a month, and I usually go. So I ended up finding a lot of really cool things. The first thing I remember finding was this lunchbox, and this is from 1990. The thermos is missing, but overall in decent condition. I ended up getting it for like 10 or 15 bucks, and I got this lunchbox, which is Jetsons the movie, which is pretty cool. The label overall is very nice. Going to be tracking down the thermos to complete it, and I love collecting stuff like this as well. You know, old school lunchboxes like this. So that's pretty rad. Put that there. Next, I actually noticed these first, which is really cool. One of my favorite old school TV shows. Can't go wrong with it. And I got both of them for like 20-25 bucks, something like that. Gilligan's Island limited edition collector series. They're like figures, and this one is a numbered series, 8,722 of 14,753. But it has kind of like a Velcro thing on the back as well, where it shows or tells about the show. And there is Gilligan right there. Very cool. And I also got Skipper. So that is pretty badass. Very cool. Just don't see stuff like this every day. And with that, the guy actually had a old school, pretty much complete in box, retro video game system, a console. And he was asking 75 at first, so I was like, I don't know, you know, the thing is kind of beat up, the box is a little bit beat up, but again, I don't find box stuff every day, and I don't come across them, so I was like, let me try to work out a deal with this guy. And he ended up agreeing to be like, I'm like, would you do 50? I'll definitely do 50 on it, even though the box is pretty dinged up and beat up. So he's like, yeah, that's the number I had in mind. So I ended up grabbing this one as well for 50 bucks. And that is original NES, baby, in the box. Everything's in it, complete in box. Again, the box is not in the best of shape. It is complete, and this video is already going close to 40 minutes, so I'm just going to be showing that. It is pretty heavy, and so it's basically the action set. As you can see, I have the box right there of the control deck, and now I got this one as well, so that's pretty cool. Very excited to add this to my collection as well. Most likely, of course, I'm going to be keeping this, and that's pretty badass. Really awesome. Love finding stuff like this. And that was that. Next, which I was not expecting, but I knew about, and there was this guy selling these action figures. I had seen these online and stuff, and I had heard about them, so worked out a deal with them, and I ended up getting these 3. Again, some of them are a little bit dinged up as far as like where the packaging goes in the cardboard area. I got all 3 for a really good deal. and it is the Space Adventures of Bucky O'Hare. Unfortunately, Bucky wasn't a part of this set, but I will be tracking them down. And the funny thing is, these usually would sell for back then for $4.99, and it has the clearance sticker of $2, which is insane. And talk about taking a time portal and going back in time and trying to get these for like super dirt cheap like that. So I ended up getting Toad Air Marshal. Again, it is brand new sealed, so that's going to be going somewhere up there on the wall. And I also got, so 3 in total, Storm Toad Trooper, and they come with their own weapons as well. This one's kind of bent up, and the guy was telling me, please don't be opening these up, this and that. I'm like, no man, I'm a collector, I'm not going to be opening them up. He's like, I had people where, you know, their parents buy them like these old school figures and then just like rip up the packaging and stuff like that. I'm like, no, I will definitely not be doing that. And also got Commander Dogstar. So all these 3 I got for a really good deal. Really happy with it. Super cool. Bucky O'Hare from, I believe they're from 1990. And last but definitely not least, this was some guy that was selling video games. He had pretty much everything at a set price, and everything was pretty firm as far as the pricing would go. But I got really good deals on this. Bundled it up all together. I got Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the game complete edition, brand new, this is a limited run game, very fun beat 'em up. And I also got Metal Slug Anthology. Oh yeah, one of my favorite run and gun games, and it has Metal Slug 1, 2, Metal Slug X, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you get a bunch of games, like a compilation, which I like a lot of these games where there's just like a bunch of games that you can play, a lot of replay value as well, and so many games on just like one disc. So that's pretty awesome. And again, it is brand new sealed, Metal Slug Anthology. And this one, last but definitely not least, guys, I was not expecting to find a Neo Geo Pocket Color game, which just took me really by surprise. And he gave me a really good deal on it as well. I've seen it online for probably double the price or even more, as far as like, you know, getting a good deal. He gave it to me for like $15. He was asking for a lot more, and that is Bust a Move Pocket for the Neo Geo Pocket Color. And I was actually playing, I think the game's called Dark Arms or something like that on the Neo Geo Pocket Color. I was playing it last night a little bit. Super fun game. So yeah, I got Bust a Move Pocket, which is really cool. Very fun game as well. Again, I would say this is the second time that I'm actually finding a Neo Geo Pocket Color game in the wild, which is absolutely bananas. I'm going to be looking out for more on eBay. Hopefully find more of these games, at least the affordable ones, and grab those and add more to the collection. So at this point, I have, there's 3, 4, and I guess this makes it the 5th game. So yeah, not bad. So far I got 5 games in my Neo Geo Pocket Color collection. Can't complain. It's an awesome little handheld. Love it. And yeah, Bust a Move Pocket for the Neo Geo Pocket Color. And that is pretty much it. I hope I'm not forgetting anything to show, but yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for taking time out of your day and watching my video. I really, really appreciate it. Hope you guys are staying safe out there. Stay up, keep video gaming, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. Until next time, guys, Sammy's outie. Take care.
I'll be back.